These are always fun ones. We've got a cake freezer, Masterbilt, that was 30 degrees and they said the cake's all melted. We're good and cold now. Good and cold now. Can definitely confirm they melted. Intermittent drama. So, we changed this contactor. About a month ago, we installed this controller. So, maybe we just got a issue on the roof where we're shut down. Let's grab the FLIR. Just take a look, see. Anything stupid obvious here. Definitely got a set of hot wires there. Loose connections. I ain't gonna go monkeying with it too much here. Now let's go look on the roof. Yeah, definitely working one leg hard. I'm gonna open the door, get it nice and warm in here so it doesn't satisfy while I'm on the roof. Yeah, drain pan's not full. Oh, I'll tell you what, there's a layer of ice in there. There's a layer of ice in the drain pan. Let's go look on the roof and see what we see. All right. Condenser fans are both running. Coil is clear. Sight glass is clear. So, what I'm going to do is run a couple tests. We're going to let it power down, we're going to let the fan stop, and I'm going to power it back up. We'll see, is there a moment, perhaps we've got a start capacitor, perhaps we got a capacitor problem, that sometimes the compressor will run and sometimes it won't. Nope. Fired right up that time. Gotta love it, right? So, I mean, they lost cakes. I 100% acknowledge and believe them. The cake freezer got too hot. So, but why did it get too hot? And if I can't replicate it, I can't tell them, yeah, go ahead and use it. So we're wading into aggravating waters. I'm very hesitant to even touch that. They're not rubbed out yet, but they're on their way. How idiotic. To put that control right there, free him up some extra wire so he can run it in a different place. This is gonna be a fun one to chase. So let's test the caps and just make sure. Alright, so even though the capacitors look ugly, they tested good. So it's a 40 and a 174, and that's literally what they both tested at. Contactor looks alright. Just a general overall glow. check, but I'm not getting voltage drop across it, guarantee that. So it's gonna be downstairs. It's gonna be downstairs in the timer or the drain pan. We button all this back up. That doesn't look good. It wasn't ice that I felt in here, it was the top of that tray. There is no ice in the pan. The pan's draining properly. Very interesting. So I'm looking at the probes now. I've got a probe sealed together. That's not great. If we had a temperature probe malfunction, it may have stayed in a defrost indefinitely. I'm going to put it all back together. I'm going to put a stick thermometer in the coil, and I'm going to put it in a defrost. See when it kicks out. All right, I just threw it in a defrost, which I definitely know is working. Now the question's going to become, at what temperature? So right now my coil temperature is 14 degrees. You can see our defroster is, you know, this may really be a huge part of the problem. Look where my defrost termination is. My defrost termination probe is at the top of this coil. When this goes up, it's not up in the top of this coil like it is. It's supposed to be here. In which case it would be taking the heat, trapping it in the coil, melting the ice, which if you notice, the only place the ice isn't melted is around this defrost termination. So now I feel good. This is going to be our problem. This is supposed to have screws, you can see, that go up into there. And then that. All right, let me get this sorted. All right, I got the unit pulled down to 11. I'm gonna go ahead and manual defrost it. And then we're gonna watch and see what temperature it is when it kicks out. Talk about this for a minute while we're waiting. Let the fan stop. You can see still an ice on the hanging. That's not water, that's ice. So you've got water hanging from the evaporator, but you have no air moving. By design, you want all the heat just marinating in that coil. Melts all the ice, goes down that heated drain line. Then heater's cut off. Fans are on a delay till the coil gets to a better temp, and then the fans kick back on. So I'm just sitting right here waiting to hear the contactor kick. So she just kicked out. The coils kicked on and the fans haven't yet. It's still 11 degrees in there, which is beautiful. Yeah, it's nice and frozen in here. The fans aren't going to come on and sling water around until the coil's frozen. So mission accomplished, I think.